How is the day? All had your breakfast? Okay. Before starting the session, shall we meditate for 2 minutes? Close your eyes, join your hands. Okay. Now open your eyes. This is your math session. Before starting the session, shall we have a small recap of our last session? What we did in our last session? Yes, counting. See, we counted the leaves, no? Leaves, apples and mangoes. Shall we do it one more time for checking? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 leaves, yes. Shall we count the apples now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9 apples. Mangoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Yes. We did counting last time. Okay. Shall we start today's session? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have you noticed what I did now? Yes, I count the number forward and again I counted the number backward. Yes, today we are going to count the numbers forward and backward. Before that, understand, counting the numbers smaller to bigger is called forward counting, and counting the numbers bigger to smaller is called backward counting. Smaller to bigger is forward counting, bigger to smaller is backward counting. Yes, this is Raju. This is Raju. This is Raju's house. We want to read books. If we need to read books, where we will go? To the library. Now, Raju wants to reach the library. Shall we help him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hey, he reached the library. Okay. After reading books, again he wants to go home. Shall you help him to go home? Yes. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Raju reached his house. Okay. This is called forward counting and backward counting. One more time I'm telling, counting the numbers smaller to bigger is called forward counting. Again, counting the number bigger to smaller is called backward counting. Okay, thank you children. Hope you all understand the concept of counting forward and backward. Thank you all.
Good morning everyone. Good morning children. Have you all had a breakfast? Okay, fine. Today we will have the subject math. Okay, so for what chapter we have seen? Geometrical shapes. geometrical shapes. I have shown the solid shapes, right? Now just we will recap it. Now tell me the name of this shape, solid shape. What name is this? What is the name of this shape? Cube. Very good. Now this solid shape, cuboid. This shape, the shape of this is sphere. Fine. And the shape of this is cone. And the shape of this is cylinder. You all know about, right, the solid shapes, right? Okay, now we are going to see the properties of these shapes. Properties of these shapes. Now I am taking a slanting board like this. Now I am taking a slanting board like this. If you take up a cube, what is the name of this shape? What is the name of the shape? Cube. If I keep the cube on the slanting board, what will happen? See what will happen? It is sliding. It is sliding. Why it is sliding? Because it has flat surface. It has flat surface. If you keep the cube on the surface, slanting surface, it will slide along its slanting surface. It will slide along its slanting surface. Similarly, if you take up cuboid, what will happen? If you take up, keep the cuboid on the slanting board, what will happen? This will also slide. This will also slide because it has flat surface. Will it roll? Will it roll? No, it will not roll. Cube and cuboid will not roll. It will slide only. Okay. Now what shape is this? What shape is this? Sphere. If you keep a sphere on the slanting board, what will happen? It will roll. Keep a sphere on the slanting board, what will happen? It will roll. Will it slide? Will it slide? No, it will not slide. Why? It does not have any flat surface. It does not have any flat surface. It only has curved surface. It only has curved surface. Okay. Now if you take up a cylinder, if you keep the cylinder on the flat surface, what will happen? It will slide. It will slide. If you keep the cylinder on this curved surface, what will happen? It will roll. It will roll. Since cylinder has flat surface and curved surface, it will roll. Sorry, it will slide and it will roll. It will roll. The cylinder will slide. Sorry, roll and slide. The cylinder will slide and roll because it has curved surface and flat surface. Similarly, if you take up a cone, if I keep the cone on its flat surface, let's see what will happen. See, it will slide. If you keep a cone on its flat surface, what's happening? It is sliding. If you keep a cone on its curved surface, what is happening? It is rolling. It is rolling. It is rolling. Okay, now we have seen the shapes, whether it will slide or roll. From this, what you have learned, if the solid shape has flat surface, it will slide. It will slide. What are the examples? Cube. Cube only will slide. Cube will slide, but it does not roll because it does not have the curved surface. Similarly, if you take the cuboid, it will slide only because it does not have any curved surface. It has flat surface. The shapes that have flat surfaces will slide only. Similarly, if you take up a sphere, the solid shape which has curved surface will roll only, will not slide, will not slide. The shapes such as cylinder and cone, it has flat surface and curved surface. So, if you keep the cylinder on the flat surface, what will happen? It will slide. If you keep the cylinder on the curved surface, it will roll. Similarly, for the cone, if you keep the cone on its flat surface, it will slide. If you keep the cone on its curved surface, it will roll. From this, you have learned the properties of the shape. The shapes The solid shapes which has flat surfaces will slide alone. The shapes which has curved surface will roll alone. The shapes which has flat surface and curved surface will roll and slide. Okay, we have seen the properties of